Throughout history, the grandeur of natural landscapes have held an allure for humans. These awe-inspiring places and views often invoke something in people, a sense of wonder in the heart and an ignition to the imagination. One of my favourite places that fits this description is Phen-y-Ghent in the Yorkshire Dales. I like to run, so I went for a run there. Tell you what, you forget how high it looks until you see it. Anyway, let's see how we get on. Phen-y-Ghent is a fell in the Yorkshire Dales.
You fell in the Yorkshire Dales? How unfortunate, sir. Speedy recovery, I hope.
A fell being a high and barren landscape. Phen-y-Ghent is an interesting hike because it's nice and steep on one side, being fun to be almost climbing at some points. Then it's a nice steady descent on the way back.
How about I like a nice steady descent into a comfortable chair, am I right?
But why do we humans love places like this? Phen-y-Ghent.
That's a mountain. It looks a mile high. For running that, well done you.
I've had bigger.
Don't say it.
I've had bigger.
Little bit of pitman camp just while the wind has died down. You might actually be able to hear me. It's beautiful. It's lovely up here. I don't know if you can see that in the background, but this wind is a killer. I've never been the best walker either, really. Obviously I like running, love running, decent eye, but walking, it kills me, really. So, because this is so steep on the way up, I'm having to walk a lot of it, so it's tiring me out a bit, really. But again, that wind is just pushing on me, which is making it pretty tiring. But I think I'm nearly at the top. I've done about 4 miles so far, but I think it says about 3 miles to the summit. But between you and me, I did take a bit of a wrong turn at the start, and also I've been running up and down after cameras filming and stuff, trying to make it look like I'm not on my own. Anyway, interesting bit coming up. Crack on, be amazing, whatever.
Phen-y-Ghent. Why is it called that? Sounds pretty Welsh.
Correct. Raquel Welsh is pretty.
The name Phen-y-Ghent is recorded as early as the 17th century, and it's actually an extinct pre-Anglo-Saxon language called Cumbric. Similarly to Welsh, with pen meaning head or top or hill, and y, being the, and Ghent possibly winds or border, making hill of the winds or hill of the border. But like with a lot of these things, we don't know for sure. But what we do know for a fact is that Phen-y-Ghent was created by a giant. This giant roamed the Yorkshire Dales, shaping the landscape with each footstep. The giant was known for his strength and sense of adventure, but also for his prowess on social media and his popular Giant Tube channel, and he needed a new video for it. So he decided to make an epic mountain building challenge. You won't believe how I created the Yorkshire Three Peaks. And so he set to work, lifting huge stones into place and working on thumbnail ideas. Blah blah blah, the Three Peaks and Phen-y-Ghent were created.
as if it wasn't bad enough. This incline is steep, but this wind, it's just like pushing you back. Big sumo wrestler leaning against your chest. Jesus! But I like a challenge. Be amazing, whatever.
I love the fact there are so many legends and stories associated with Phen-y-Ghent. Some say there's a hidden cave to a fearsome dragon. Others say it's haunted by the ghosts of ancient warriors. I've also heard that the shape of Phen-y-Ghent is due to a giant lion that sat down and turned to stone, or that another giant threw a rock at the side of it that dented it. Now, Phen-y-Ghent is not alone in this phenomena, is it? Wherever humans come across these beautiful, awe-inspiring places, we create. Arthur's Seat, the Giant's Causeway, maybe even the Loch Ness Monster.
Hey, I'm real, pal.
These kind of places seem to inspire or spark something. Now, is it cause or effect? Do we create these stories to try and understand the natural world around us, the mysteries that we don't understand, particularly in years gone by, before science has given us that greater understanding? Possibly. Before you know the geology of sandstone eroding quicker than limestone, then yeah, a giant might have thrown a rock at it.
To wait this long, this far down to get any kind of cover, to even think about trying to record something, and you'd be 8 away a minute. So yeah, got to the top, summited, as they say, 6 mile-ish I've done, and I think it's only a couple of miles back now. I might be wrong, but I think it's only a couple of miles back, so I might have to get to the car and do another couple of miles to get it up to 10. It's been enjoyable, it's been hard. This wind, I know I keep banging on about it, this wind, and now coming down, it is to my back, which makes it a little bit easier, kind of from a cardiovascular point of view. You know, I'm not as out of breath fighting against it, and I'm getting a bit of pace up. Now I've got a bit of a quad burn, because I'm having to slow myself down, going downhill and getting blown. But we're not complaining, we're not moaning, we're enjoying it, it's lovely, it is really nice.
Or is it a direct link between being in awe, being inspired, that sparks some kind of motivation to create in us? Like, that's just what we do, on a species level. For me, there's something about being in these places that makes me feel more connected to the world, to the universe. It makes me want to become a part of it by adding to the story of the world somehow, even if in just a little way. And, well, that's what creating is. That's what being amazing in whatever is. Enriching the world by being part of it. It's like there's something about these visually stunning places that open up or unlock something in us as a people. Like they're a language of inspiration. Like there's a cabinet of thoughts, feelings and skills inside us that they specifically unlock. Maybe it's just that generally these are quiet, peaceful places, and that helps us to quieten the mind, be a bit more intuitive and think. Maybe it takes us to what we really find important, even if we don't know it yet. Even if we leave these magical places to go back to our phones and TVs. Until the next time, that is. Until we feel those things again. Until we're that person again. Phen-y-Ghent and places like it are amazing. Because of Phen-y-Ghent, because of everything. Despite everything. Be amazing whatever.
Be amazing whatever.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, that's in the bag. No, it were a twat with that. It was a twat, you're right. Windy. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it were windy. Yeah, there were a bit of wind. Okay, anyway, listen. Be amazing whatever. And we'll see you next time.